Question now is, should I continue the losing effort of my first campaign, or should I start a new one? Using what I've learned, which is, nothing I'm going to remember. So the question is, should I start a new campaign? Continue or a new one? Do Rise of the Samurai, this is one of the DLCs. Although this one, not as many factions to choose from. So I'm not sure if this is a good thing to do. This just gives us more time to expand, right? I don't want to do the gunpowder run. Rise of the Samurai has guns? I don't think so. Look at the starting year, 1175. Not a lot of guns around in 1175. I think you're thinking Fall of the Samurai. Fall of the Samurai is the one with all the guns and trains and stuff. Right. Yeah, that's Fall of the Samurai. That's the one that has all the guns and stuff, which I don't have, and I purposely didn't get it because I don't want to play samurai with muskets. We call that the American Revolution here, and I don't want to do that. Yes, no pew pew, only slashy slashy. Slashy stabby. Alright. Any era of Mongol invasion? Not that I'm aware of. I don't think... Was Japan ever invaded by the Mongols? I don't think they were they? Oh, they were? Oh. As far as I know, there's nothing in no DLC for that. See, this starts in 1500s. That's where there's gunpowder and guns and stuff. There's 2 attempts, so they weren't actually invaded. Storm saved Japan. There you go. So it was attempted, but not actually accomplished. So go Mother Nature. I think I'm going to go with... I'm going to do Rise of the Samurai. I mean, I know there's not as many factions, but... Oh, there's nobody on the western end? Wow. Okay, then. These guys. Oh, this is a hard start. I don't want to do a hard start.
Get back in there and fight.
Normal, easy. Normal, easy. Should I start thinking over here now and then work our way that way? Too long campaign. So normal, bureaucratic, plus 10% to recruitment cost for levy and attendant units. Chinese traditions, portrait law already mastered. Chinese missions, plus 30% to rate of which bunka arts are mastered. Zealotry can recruit the finest warrior monks. These guys. Constabulary force, minus 20% cost for those guys. Resolute officials, plus 5% to tax income. Skillful inspectors, plus 10% success chance for actions of spies, right? Develop government, rice loans, art. Rice loans, arts, already mastered. Fujiwara or... Oh, it's the same thing. Jack players will have a more restricted UI. I don't care about that. So, normal or easy? They're both going to be green. I think we'll go with normal. Let's go normal. Okay, so Rise of the Samurai campaign with the Kabuto Fujiwara. I'm sure it'll be fine. Yes, kamikaze means divine wind. The kanji to understand the meaning, kami can also be paper hair, so it would be, could have been hair wind or paper wind. Battle realism so the boats don't run into the shore. Yes, that. Welcome back, T5.
The Sengoku Jidai was a time of war, but those who say Japan has never seen the like have short memories. Long before the Ashikaga Shogunate, 400 years of peace were shattered by the Genpei War. Amaterasu, the sun goddess, watched over the emperors of Japan and gave them power. Their authority was absolute. An emperor could retire from the world and still have complete mastery over Japan. But now, imperial might is crumbling, weakened by 3 noble families. For many years, the Taira have secretly controlled the imperial court. Sophisticated, cunning, ruthless, they plot against any challengers to their hidden power.
I like how they're blinking.
The Minamoto are proud warriors. Their pleasure is battle. That and the destruction of their enemies. The Fujiwara were once the most powerful family in Japan, but now they only dream of power. After years of careful planning, the Taira are finally ready to make their move. The Miyamoto intend to block with all their might. Meanwhile, the Fujiwara watch and wait. Perhaps this moment is a chance to right wrongs. The imperial peace is at an end. War is coming, and blood will flow.
No, Rise of the Shogun? Or sorry, Rise of the Samurai.
We are the Fujiwara. For centuries, we served as advisors and regents to the imperial house. We were the most influential family in all Japan. Our power and authority were feared and coveted in equal measures. But then, we were vanquished by the Taira through
Welcome back,
violence
Skyber.
and political intrigue. Now, we live in exile to the north, while lesser men exercise authority in our stead. The Taira's treachery knows no bounds, and they have made other enemies, the Minamoto clan, all but destroyed, arising once more to exact vengeance. It will not be long before the two come to blows, so let them butcher one another. Then we will make our triumphant return to Kyoto. The Fujiwara Regency will be restored.
Okay, then. So,
The 3 great clans of the Genpei War are each split into 2 families. The principal object of the campaign game is to achieve hegemony over the other major families and minor lords, either through conquest or by spreading our family's influence throughout the provinces. Fame still gauges how powerful and dangerous our family is perceived as being within Japan. but there is no shogunate to overthrow in order to achieve victory. If we become too powerful, Emperor Go-Shirakawa will declare us an enemy of the state, at which point all other families will move to attack us, including our sister family.
What was this perk? Where do I see that? Is that even in the game? What's your stuff? I think it was like political stuff of some kind. Don't know. I know it's on the choose faction, I know. And I read it, I just don't remember what I read. And this
So
thing.
can inspire a friendly army or pacify an angry populace with their enlightened rhetoric. And, by the same token, demoralize an enemy force,
Yeah, figure as we go.
reduce the chances of successful bribery, indoctrinate enemy agents, and cause them to retire, or incite an enemy population to revolt. So,
This is basically a
are
monk.
recruited via the Buddhist chain of buildings. The trusting nature of this man makes him highly susceptible to assassination by Monomi, payoffs from Junsatshi, or seduction by Shirabyoshi.
Uh-oh, Miss Skimpy needs to talk to me. Be right back.
殿、住処を探します。
Okay, I'm back. Okay, so finance, mastery of the art. So this is our tech tree. So we started off with poetry and literature and Confucianism. So we can build Buddhist temples already. Mushi School, Foot Samurai, Warrior Monks with Naganatas. So increase of trade income. Is finance different from course B's? Sure. Oh, we have to research this one, don't we? Because that's not checked. Rice loans. Shinden. Shinden. This is... Less 10% bonus tax rate in this province. Improve the spread of influence and enables recruitment of rank 1 Shirobyoshi. Sure. Yes, fine ants. Let's do that one first. It's only 3 turns, right? Okay. I see no bad guys walking around. What's wrong with this picture? And are we... How safe are we up here? This looks like we live up on a bunch of cliffs. Is that true? Oh, there's a road. Never mind. We're not that safe. You don't belong to me. Other allied. So allied city there. Glorious army. So this is all green, but what does... We just don't know what's there, right? We don't have any ports. We're going to be heading north to see what's up there. Bit of money. So Ugo, I'm going to guess, is our capital. Need more food. We're at 0 food. So we can upgrade our town. So I'll get bow. So that's for the garrison. Muster field. Plus 5 to repression, recruitment capacity limit. Plus 4 to repression, plus 4% to replenishment cost, or replenishment rate. Recruitment capacity, plus 2. Construction site, so pick something like that. Fields, some more money. Trails, we do have a harbor. What's that there? I should build a trade ship to go see what we can find out in the water. See if there's any. Oh, they're all over there on the other side, of course. How come there's no trade on? Oh, there's one to the north of us. Okay, we'll go check that out. Some fields, pastures. Plus 1 per turn to growth, provides 1 food. More money. Enables the recruitment of cavalry in this province, assuming any cavalry producing dojo is present. What's the most important lesson from the first run? When you have the opportunity to crush somebody, crush someone. That was the lesson that I learned. Because if you don't, they'll become probably the most dangerous force in the area if you don't. And laminate. What's with you on laminating women, Skybird? Should we be reporting you to the authorities somewhere? I have a feeling. You seem to be very fascinated with laminating women. Clan estate town. Taxes. Each clan building enables you to sustain 1 additional blah to a maximum of 5. Proves the spread of influence. A school. Here's the rate at which arts are mastered by 3%. Bushi training grounds town. Sword. And bow attendants. Thanks for it. Each religious chain building enables you to sustain 1 additional suit to a maximum of 5. Don't look in his basement, obviously. And we'll go back to T5. I want to hear the lamination of their women. It's better than the lamentations of the women. They're better preserved. It's not helping your situation, though, I don't think. This one provides 2 food. Dry field agriculture. That's 2 food. Oh, this is a recruitment of cavalry if we have it. I don't think we have cavalry in this. There's no horses in this area. At least I don't see any symbols for horses. So we're going to stick with dry field agriculture because it's more wealth, it's more food production. Yeah, put that first. Maybe import some horses? We could, but I'd rather have the food right now. We can always build that later, maybe. I don't know. I'd rather have the food at the moment. Because for some reason, starving people throw a fit. Don't know why. Diplomacy. So you guys are friendly. Down,
Our
first
friend
line,
is
make
always
vassal.
welcome, especially in these times of trouble. Come, let us talk.
Trade agreement? Excellent suggestion.
An excellent suggestion. I agree. Wisdom and respect have prevailed.
Shockingly.
There is always a welcome for you, and a receptive audience for your ideas.
Unacceptable to become my vassal. Alliance? Satisfactory.
So, the deal is done. Excellent! We march on in friendship to the consternation of our rivals.
They're definitely my allies now, so that's good.
Come, let us take tea and talk. Then after we...
Yeah. So very friendly. So these guys are the ones we just talked to. They're just to our southwest. These guys are to our east. That's not good. I wanted to conquer them.
When a tiger growls at your door, you listen. Against all reason, we agree. We are not friends, but we are not enemies. That will have to suffice. Cast your words upon the breeze. Perhaps they will drift past my ears.
So he doesn't want to be in an alliance with us, or attitude is unfriendly. So that we're trade partners now. Soma. No, wait, these guys.
Welcome.
No, wait a minute, so
The
allies, them and them. Okay, so we're good for there. So Soma is them. So there's the ones we want to beat up on. Directly to the south. Okay. Yes, these guys don't like me. To the southeast. Right down here. Way down here. Hey, Grim, welcome back. So, building up our army there. Oh, look at little... Is this our trade? Already doing their thing? So, here. I'll have them doing stuff, or recruiting, because we'll just, pick them up on the way down there. Oh, crushing people, maybe. Okay, diplomacy. Clan management. So, family. Our wifey is 29 years old. She's a beautiful wife. And we have 3 children, it looks like. So we have a 12-year-old son, 10-year-old son, and a 3-year-old son. So that's not going to cause problems later on at all, I'm sure. And 29, she's still capable of squeezing on a couple more kids, probably. 31, okay. Okay, need some daughters. I know, got to marry somebody off for religious reasons. Sorry, for diplomatic reasons. So I think I'm good. Got nice income, lower right-hand corner. Got some extra money. Oh, can we build? We don't have enough money to upgrade these buildings, so... Oh, we got a holy site. Next turn.
Influence is a measure of the relative popularity
Richard boldly
of
on
the
your way,
major
never once
families
forgetting
among
there's
the
one born
provinces.
every day. Let her model be broadcast. Get
There
your
are
blow in
three
first.
categories of
She who draws the
influence,
sword last always comes
one
off
for
first.
each pair of clan families. A family can gain influence by sending junsatshi into provinces to champion their clan's cause, constructing buildings that increase influence, and through events and missions.
Well, we have an issue. That mission is like a turn too late. Because everyone that we have contact with currently is, you know, an ally, except for the bad guys. Oh, they're trade partners with us. They're unfriendly. We'll fix that.
So can indoctrinate a rival agent, but not a general, causing him to retire from...
It's a boat. Let's go this way. See if we can set up a trade route up here, maybe. That spot. Oh yeah, another thing I learned from the first playthrough. Go for these trade routes as soon as you can. Because if you don't, one of the AIs will. And you'll never see it. Or take advantage of it. So should we upgrade this town? Actually, what's this, a town or is this a city yet? It's only a town too. Trails. No trails. So we do have the two harbors. Okay. So this is just repression and retainers, defensive stuff. What kind of real things should we do? Economy chain building enables you to sustain one additional one of those guys, plus 200 wealth to commerce in this province, plus 5 return to town growth from commerce within the province. We don't have a commerce building, do we? Except for the harbor. Make Ugo a moneymaker since it will be so far from the front line. Ugo? Oh, way up there? I think that's what I'm going for. This gives us sword and bow attendants, which are better than the levies, right? So we'll go next. Oh, we can still afford to build one of these. We get replenishment rate no matter what. Oh, sorry. That's recruitment. This is replenishment. Can't afford that anyway. Ugo is a province name that's up there. I mean, Ugo. Levy attendants, then monks, samurai, and the like. Okay, we're good. Let's save our money. Unless we got something good we can build up here. Yep. Okay, next turn. Calmly walk this way. Send you in here to spy around a little bit.
他に私へ大変
Miyagi? Is Mr. Miyagi there?
私へのご要望
Thought he lived in Okinawa. I don't. That's not Okinawa here, is it? Okinawa's an island. I don't think that's it. Okay. There are friends. Oh, that's right. We're going farther south.
殿はさらにそれははそのようなご無体なことを
3 grand. So, fields. So this is the one we want to do, the cavalry building here. Because more frontlinerish. So, get that. Buddhist Sanctuary. More happiness. Do we have a problem with happiness? 6. But we have a couple of units in there too. Maybe we should invest some in trains. It would help our armies move faster. Wrong DLC. We are monk recruits. We don't have any monk recruits, so... doesn't even allow us to recruit them, so research text for laminators. Yes, the laminators. The laminators. Oh, the harbor. 2,500. If we save our money, we can upgrade our harbor. Oh, let's see where our boat's gonna go first. Look, nobody's here yet. Trade post. You. Right click to enter trade post. It's not letting me enter the trade post. Do I need multiple trade ships? I've actually never I didn't get to do this in my first playthroughs because they were all taken by the time I found them. So am I supposed to have multiple trade ships? I'm already on it. Oh, so we just sit here, right? And nobody can take this now because we're sitting on it. And if we have more trade ships, we get more stuff, right? Is that how it works? And how many trade ships should I have? There's 3 or 4 open to the south. Yeah, if I could make it there. Do you know how far north I am? That's pretty far. I'll try, though. Get some more trade ships going that way. Pirates. As many as you can stuff on it. And hostile factions, of course. This is a real short route, too. So we should hopefully be able to protect that. Oh, we have different ships this time. So, large size, average speed, crew armed with bows and swords, very high morale, good range and accuracy, very strong in boarding battles. Medium-sized crew stuff. Strong in boarding battles. This one. Blah. Weak in boarding value. Small, fast-moving crew armed with bows and swords. Okay, so Marines 40. Seaman 10. We get flaming arrows, though. There's not a lot of people on that ship. But... oh, we get flaming arrows here, too. 60. So it doesn't. These look fairly similar. Flaming arrows, war cry. 1 or 2 carriers should be helpful. Yes. Mirror Waco and hostile navies, of course. Or as they are called in the Japanese self-defense navy, helicopter destroyers. I'll do a medium for now. Go. So I just spent all my money on ships, it looks like. Oh, maybe not. The Buddhist Sanctuary. Oh, this is the priest recruiter. Holy site, so that our stuff becomes more experience or better morale? Experience, of course. Still gonna be a while there. In fact, the naval version of F-35 can also operate from them. Is just a coincidence. Yes. Recruit another spy? You mean monk? I don't think I can recruit another monk. I'm not seeing. Can't recruit them. You don't have them. We have the maximum number, so we have all we can recruit currently. This is our only one. The Austrian Navy would have a destroyer called Conan. Wouldn't that be a little barbaric, though, Scabbard? Rice loan. So, currently studying this arts stuff. Finance, mastery of the arts. Oh. Do you want loyalty from our generals that don't exist? I should probably get started on my military stuff too, shouldn't I? Since it's only 2 turns, get that over with. Soma? Soma is the bad guys that we're looking for, right? Soma. Guessing the capital's over that way. Or the city's over that way. They're at peace. They think they're at peace. Walking.
殿、ご命令を。
Hello Gimpy, it is time to take a break. Go get some more water while you are up. Your
What?
next break is in 1 hour.
I have a boat over here. When did this happen? So these guys were here already. Guess we're not moving. Guess we should reinforce them, huh? This was a starting fleet. I didn't even know these guys existed. But yeah, this is our trade route. And what are we getting from here? Chinese text supplied to your capital. So, yay. Hey, Eos, welcome back. This break in peace is brought to you by Halliburton. We like money.
お疲れします
Welcome to the early 2000s. Welcome to 20 years in the past. Or are they still around?
光栄の至りに存じます
1400 left. Halliburton? Halliburton was a company. I don't know if they're still around. But they were really big. They were really in the news back in the early 2000s for various reasons. Mainly because of, yeah, oil and type stuff. And not the best business practices, typically. I don't even know if they're still around. They probably are. Probably under a different name. Yes, they're a military supplier. Yes. They probably are still around. Be my guess. Yeah, again, more than likely they were renamed. They may or may not have been strongly associated with our government back in the Bush the second era. They may have had influence on how our government was behaving in certain parts of the world. I don't know if anybody remembers that or not. Anyway, I need to take a break. Get up, stretch my legs, get some water, that kind of thing. I'll be back in a few minutes. And we'll continue on when we get back, of course. So, thanks for watching. Be back shortly. Enjoy the dog video. Oh, sorry, dog and kitten video.